What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday, fun day. Yeah, we're getting ready for the work week, right? A couple more weeks till school, though. So for you parents out there, I know a couple more weeks. Kids go back. I think some people the 23rd. Some might even be back this week. My kids don't go back till the 30th, but still, we're not too far away. Not too far away. Let's say hello to some people. We got Tat, Auntie Audie in the house. Elaine, Alan, Cliff, how are you doing? Sarah, Shane, Umpty, how are you? Hopefully everyone's doing. Alfredo, I saw you earlier. Hopefully everyone is doing good. We have a lot to get to. We have 1, 2, 3 unboxings we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys something. Yeah, very cool. We have a guest at 10 o'clock, Mr. Techbot. If you've never heard of Mr. Techbot, check him out. He does a Friday evening shows with Wayne Co. 2 awesome channels. Moderators, if you want to link them up, link up Mr. Techbot's YouTube channel. I'd appreciate it. He'll be on later. Huge Captain America fan, Marvel fan. He does some box battles with his daughter. Like I said, Friday evenings he does a show. He actually does 2 shows sometimes on Friday evenings. Does some food challenges. I know they did what was the White Castle burger challenge this past week. So ate a lot of White Castle burgers. I don't know what that's like because we don't have a White Castle in our area anywhere near here. So I've had them once or twice, and they're interesting. But they've done that, so definitely check him out. He'll be on with us at 10 o'clock. All right. So yeah, a lot to get to. I'm going to debut these. I'm going to show you these. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen them. But we've done pins, right? We've done YouTube channel pins. We've done 2 of them. We haven't done one in almost a year. The new ones are here. They are out. I will show them to you. The first one is very cool. It is a design that was designed by me. You'll see it right up here in the corner, right there. Was designed by Mr. Collect It. It's sort of the Luau 89 Joker. So here is what they look like. So very cool. This is the regular one. It's about 2 inch. Very sort of like Gotham-esque city background. On the back, they are numbered. And there are glow and diamond chases available. This is the common. This is the glow. If you follow me on Instagram, you will be able to see what the glow looks like. The glow is anything purple glows. It's a really nice glow. And then this is the diamond. People really tend to like the diamond. So again, purple is the diamond on that one. So they are available right now. If you want them, you've got to go to Whatnot. If you go to Whatnot and you follow me on Whatnot, you can go to the auction show page. If you go to the auction, which is slated for the 25th of September, so about a week and a half away, you will see them. There are grab bags, so you will get one of these. They come in a Joker padded envelope. It also comes with a sticker. There is also one, I think there's 5 packages where you get them all. You will get all 3 of them, so you're guaranteed all the chases, the glow, diamond, all of that. They're $10 a piece plus whatever Whatnot charges to ship them. That's right, $10. You don't see things like this that often at that kind of price point. $10. If you want all 3 in the package, there's only 5 sets of those available right now. They're $30 on the Whatnot app. So if you go to Whatnot, all you have to do is, I'll show you because some people get confused. You bring up your Whatnot, and you want to go, if you follow me, you'll check it out, and that's what it'll look like. And you can click on the show, and if you click on the show, it brings it up. Click on that little bottom corner right there, and there's all the items. So you have enamel pin mystery boxes, you have grail mystery boxes. All of those are listed right now. Soda mystery boxes, if you guys are interested in any of those, they're listed right now, but there you will see it. The Luau 89 Joker YouTube channel pin. I don't know why I put, and number 4, that's just the packages. That's all there. So there's a bunch of them listed. If you're interested in the pin, that's where I'm going to sell them. And again, $10. Can't beat it. For pins like that, most people are going to charge $15, $20. So if you want them, have at them. Go get them. There will be another pin coming. It will be Black Friday-ish when it's available. So those are the pins. All right. Let's get to an unboxing, right? We're going to unbox one of my favorite companies, Dark Parlor Originals. So an autographed Funko Pop. Remember, follow Dark Parlor Originals. Right now, Mike Tyson is available. Jeff Cohen from the Goonies is still available. Keep an eye out. Some Marty McFly extras might be hitting their website in the next couple days, maybe this week or next. Mike does an awesome job. Remember, he joined us on a Sunday night. Awesome having him. It comes well protected. You can upgrade to a stack if you wanted to. And this is a cool one. Again, I like to collect the Office autographed Funko Pops. Creed Bratton. Beautiful signature. Very well done. And look, they even have one on the back there. And that's his little guy sticker. And there it is. Will it show? Yes. And there it does show. Only 100 of these were signed. And there it has a little picture from it. Creed Bratton. Awesome addition. And it was signed on 6/18. And there's the little dude. So very cool. Those actually I think might have already sold out. But we will take a look because always good to add. And here you go, Dark Parlor Originals right there. Again, we'll see if we see any more Christopher Lloyd signings still yet to come. Still have some William Zabkas available. Mike Tyson, as of earlier today, there was only 20 of these available. If you're interested in a Mike Tyson, there's Nick Castle and a couple other Michael Myers characters. There's Jeff Cohen. I can't wait to get that. That is awesome. And there's inscriptions available for Truffle Shuffle. You can't beat it. Go to the website and check out some of the awesome stuff. There you see some of the Michael J. Fox items that were done. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome stuff. Well shipped. Incredible stuff. So if you're interested, definitely check out darkparlor.com. All right. I have a letter here from Air Pop Control. So Air Pop Control, another great supporter of the channel, has been a patron of mine for quite a while. He also has a YouTube channel. So moderators, if you want to link them up, I'd appreciate it. Also, reminds me, Templar Pops is in the chat. Brand new discount code, _Luau_10 will save you 10% off mystery boxes at Templar Pops. Just saying. And he always does some awesome mystery boxes. So definitely check him out. All right, and we have a letter. Have really been enjoying your channel. Hope to continue to pull those grails in. I have a couple stickers made. Thought I would send them your way. Craig, aka Air Pop Control. So Craig, thank you so much. I much appreciate it. And here we got some air. Ooh, I like this one. Little Air Pop Control there. Remember, guys, if you've not checked out Craig over at Air Pop Control, go check out his channel. Moderators, if you want to link it up, I'd appreciate it. Air Pop Control. And then here's another one. I like that too. Always says hi to the grandkids. Always says hi to the Postal Service folks. Much appreciated, Craig. Thank you so much. All right. We're making good time. Yes. All right. What do you guys think? Freddy Funkos, right? We got to see some Freddy Funkos that are going to be in the Fun Days boxes. Some people hated them. Some people like them. Some people are selling them or trying to sell them for outrageous amounts of money on eBay. The Skull Trooper, Hercules kind of cool at 1,000 pieces. I don't like the art series. For me, I like the Marty McFly, although it's the same. Where's Conan? Conan's around here somewhere. There he is. So there's Conan as Marty McFly. It's the same mold, just a different head. That's all it is. So, you know, I think eventually that would be one I would go get. The Wolfman Flocked is kind of cool. So they're not bad. I'm sure you'll start seeing shipping notifications in the next week or so. So keep your eyes peeled for those. All right, let's do another unboxing. Another one of my favorite companies, ZANINI box, for people that love enamel pins, you know, like the Joker one. I also, guys, check out the next Whatnot auction is Wednesday the 25th at 7 p.m. The pops will be up Tuesday to Wednesday. You'll get an idea of all the different pops. Right now, the pins are up. Enamel pin mystery boxes are up. There's 2 Grail mystery boxes, big time. I think they're $500 Grail guarantee values. There are some Funko Shop mystery boxes up and some other stuff. So if you want mystery boxes, they're listed right now and they ship right out. Soda mystery boxes as well. Chance to pull Chase sodas, gift cards, sealed sodas are in there. Overseas sealed sodas are in there. So some cool stuff. If you want, check out the Whatnot auction, and that's where the pins are going to be sold. Just easier to sell them there than Etsy or direct. All right, here we go. This is the new ZANINI box. So I will show you guys all this stuff. We'll also bring up ZANINI box and show you guys, you know, there is a discount there. So they have a couple different options. So first, you can pick the cards. These cards are very heavy stock. And as you can see, you start off with sort of the comics. Very cool Wolverine, Captain America, X-Men. You go down in the movies, look at that. Die Hard, Breaking Bad, The Hangover. And then you hit video games. Animal Crossing. There's Jedi Fallen Republic, is that what it is? Fallen Order. And then a Dolphin, an old Activision game. So you can scan the QR codes and it takes you to Amazon for different products and things like that. They're cool cards. They're cool cards. And then you get into the pins. How about Don Corleone, The Godfather? Very cool. We have number 3 in the series. It's Bart Simpson. And remember, and still the one OG Simpson pop I do not have. I still need Bart. Tough one to find. How about 11 in the series? Supergirl. Number 9 in the Marvel series, we have Black Panther. And then we have Thundercats number 2, Chitara. So some awesome pins. And then they also have magnets. Now the magnets, as you can see, are basically just like the pin without a pin back. And it's got sticky backs and everything like that. Those are the magnets. So if you guys like ZANINI box, you can go to them, and I'll show you guys. Here we go. There's the ZANINI box right here. So a lot of different price points. Remember, you can use code Luau and save 10% off your first month subscription. If you wanted the cards, $5.99. The pins, $13.99. If you want the magnets, they're $15.99. And then they have a different one, pins and cards, magnets and cards, or pins, magnets, and cards. And those also come with the metal backs for the pins at $34.99, $21.99, $19.99. So those are ZANINI pins. Check them out. You also can buy the pins separately if you wanted to do that. You can go to the store, and the pins are sold separately, $9.99 a pin. And sometimes you get some special ones, like there's the dogs, and sometimes there's Santa. And I don't know if there's any others available. No others available right now. So those are the pins. Check them out. Very, very cool. ZANINI box. Use code Luau. Save 10% off your first month subscription at ZANINI box. Awesome. All right. I'll set that down there. That goes down there. Another thing, big shouts out to all the supporters of the channel, the Patreons, the channel members. I always do appreciate it. You also get something from me with Patreon every single month, whether it be a sticker, pops, mystery boxes, pop and candies are available. People seem to love the pop and candies. And also the channel members, you get a monthly live stream only. So it's only you guys, and we do giveaways and things like that on that one. Here's patrons, channel members. You might also see a new logo in this. So keep your eyes peeled. Here you go. And I'm back. Nah. Let's see. No, it's not better. I don't have to work with it. All right. So again, thank you to all the patrons, the channel members. Much, much appreciated. Thank you so much. And why did that lose it? All right, there, better. All right, so we have another unboxing. We have a weekly giveaway. Again, I saw Flipcake's Designs throw out a discount code for his stuff. Remember, he does these great little soda toppers. Check him out. He also does, you may see it, I think I turned it on. Let me turn it on. You may see, there we go. A little Luau. He calls them night lights. They're really, really cool. So check him out. Instagram, Flipcake Designs, guys. Some awesome, awesome stuff. All right. I got a big unboxing for you. How about we do a BAM Ultra? This is Star Wars. So there's 2 autographs in here, an art print and a pin, I believe. So, and I think it is a mounted picture, just like the Chuck Norris. So you got your BAM paper. You guys can check out. Right now, BAM Ultra, I think they're doing The Office. And they have an extra autograph, like they're doing a Dundee Award. And then there's an extra autograph you can get. So kind of cool. All right, so we actually got 2 pins. We have, I think it's, I don't know if it's BB9 or what the name is. But sort of that BB unit, and then of course we got to have good old BB8. So very cool. 2 awesome pins, and then we have the art print 11x14 of Grand Admiral Thrawn. I'm telling you, get his Funko Pop now while you can. It's not cheap, but it's going to go up once the Ahsoka series comes up. I'm telling you, should be insane on that one. All right, 8x10 autograph is the man behind the Gamorrean Guard. I'm not sure his name, but he did sign a Gamorrean Guard, which is kind of cool. Also, keep in mind that Beckett has changed. This is the new C certificate and COA, so you scan it for the cert. No more 4x6 cards for Beckett authentication. So just so people know that one. And then we are left with this one. Ooh, and this is a good one because I know there were a couple variants. It is Moff Gideon, and look how well it's displayed. Giancarlo Esposito with the black saber, Beckett authenticating. Look at the nice little side prints and everything like that. I mean, beautiful, beautiful piece. That is awesome. And I knew there were a couple that were done. And here you can actually see from the BAM Ultra, the pin set, BB-8 from The Last Jedi, and BB-9E. And you could have got a couple different Moff Gideons. I honestly like the one we got the best with the dark saber. I think that was awesome. Very, very cool. And a bonus, Stephen Costantino, who played Jabba the Hutt's Gamorrean Guard in Return of the Jedi. So there you go. That was BAM Ultra Star Wars edition. There is a Back to the Future 2 that was done. I think it's signed by Michael J. Fox. Those I think are shipping very soon. They also did a BAM Ultra. I think it was like 80s or 90s TV. I didn't get that one. And then there was the BAM Ultra for The Office, which just came out, which is an autographed Dundee Award. Kind of looks kind of cool. All right, so it's giveaway time. All right, here we go, guys. Little giveaway time. Boom. And we'll move it down. All right, giveaways. This week we have, and I will tell you, you want to check out the giveaway for the 30th. So it's sort of like the end of summer giveaway. There's going to be 10 prizes. I think there's like 3 winners, but there's a kicker to it. You've got to be live on Sunday night to win. But you're talking about $100 prizes. So very, very cool. That's end of the month. So the live won't be until the first week of September. All right. But today we have prize wheel, head-to-head, $30 credit, anything mystery box, a Beat the Heat mystery box, and a Teespring item. So Teespring, like you see on the thing. You might have seen a new logo in the Patreon video. Mr. Collected designed a new one with the battle, so you know you had to have both kids pictured. So yeah. All right, here we go. We have 52 comments. Here we go. Winner number 1 is going to be, congratulations goes to Ambition. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Congrats to the winners. Let's see how next week goes. Time to go back to watching the stream. So Ambition, congratulations. You can message me as we do all the time in Pop Drunk style. Message me on Instagram at _Luau_23 and let me know your prize. All right. Or if you're in the chat and you want to spin the wheel, let me know. We can spin the wheel. All right, let's pick winner number 2 for the week is going to go to, congratulations, Jeremy Warden. Spin that beautiful wheel, brother. So, Jeremy, if you're here, I'll spin it. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just spin it anyway because I think Jeremy always says that and he wants to spin the wheel. So we'll see. We'll see if Jeremy's here. He's here. Is he here? Maybe he's not here yet. I'm not sure. So, Jeremy, if you're here, throw it out in the chat and let me know if you want. Maybe we'll just spin the wheel for him. He always says spin the wheel. All right. Why don't we do that? We'll spin the wheel for Jeremy. All right. Here we go. So, Jeremy, you said spin the wheel. Oh, there we go. He's lagging. Let's see. Jeremy, you want the wheel spin? Let's see. See if he says yes. I'm really bored, says spin. Yes, spin. All right, here we go. You have a chance to win anything from an exclusive Funko Pop Soda Mystery Box all the way up to a $100 mystery box, right? Here we go. Jeremy, this is your spin. All right, ready? And it will land on, congratulations, a Soda Mystery Box. So, a Funko Soda Mystery Box coming your way. I'll build it for you. Shoot me your address just so I have it on Instagram. It helps me keep track of everything. All right, we have about 5 minutes before Mr. Techbot joins us. So we'll throw out any questions you guys have. Anything you want to talk about? No. Again, I touched on the Freddy Funkos. I still have not actually gotten my FunCon order confirmation shipment yet. So that's going on like 2 weeks on that one. So always interesting with Funko. We'll see. Freddy Funkos, they're cool. They're cool. I mean, some of the judos and the basketball, I mean, kind of cool. Let's see, anything else? I mean, coming up this week, guys, you will get to see Boom Loot on Monday. How about a July 4th $850 Pop King Paul mystery box on Tuesday? $850. It's a big one. You'll see that one. Me and the boy will battle it out on Wednesday night with Gem Pop mystery boxes, so check that out. I think that's probably like 3 p.m. on Wednesday. We have, I can't remember what's Thursday. And then Friday from the vault, we go back to Papa Pop mystery boxes. And check out Papa Pop mystery boxes right now. He has a few available, so getting rid of some of his collection as well. You might want to check them out. There are, I think, a couple Gem Pop $200 autograph Grail mystery boxes left, where I think every box gets an autograph and big time Grails. Only 1 or 2 pops per box. Guarantee value $200. Gem Pops. You want to check him out on Instagram. So that's awesome. Kenneth, I hope you're doing better. Congrats, Jeremy. Congrats. Suicide Squad review. I did see it last week. I enjoyed it. I thought it was well done. I like Collecting Plastic. If you guys have never checked out the YouTube channel Collecting Plastic, I highly recommend it. It's a very cool dude. And he really hit the nail on the head. If you guys like Funko Pops and things like that, Ratcatcher and the Polka Dot Man, you might want to get those Funko Pops. I think King Shark was awesome. I think you could definitely tell James Gunn directed it. I like John Cena in it. I like pretty much everything about it. and I hopefully they do more. I think Ratcatcher was a success. I think even Will Smith wasn't in it. Idris Elba played a great role with Deadshot, or not Deadshot, Deathstroke. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really good, really good. So I highly recommend checking it out. I would go. That would be a theater movie for me. I'd sit in the theater and watch it. I also watched Jungle Cruise. So if you, I've watched Jungle Cruise now twice. I had to take my daughter and her friends in the movie theater, saw it, and I already saw it at home. Another one, cool movie. It's a nice Disney movie. The Rock, Emily Blunt. Can't go wrong. I enjoyed that one. That was a pretty good watch as well. So yeah, I mean, Suicide Squad I thought was really, really well done. I did not hate the first Suicide Squad. Was it the greatest? No. Was it a little dinky, weird, wacky story and all over the place? Yeah. So, but I think it started out with a lot of great people in it. There's things I didn't like about the new Suicide Squad. I think, like Weller, you know what I mean? I mean, she was like a tremendous badass. And this one, I don't want to give too much away, but it was kind of weird how it ended. So I think we see Ratcatcher again. I do. I think that's a runaway hit. I enjoyed her part. So looking forward to that one. If you haven't, go check it out. Free Guy. I wanted to see Free Guy. That looked good. It just wasn't a streamable thing, and I couldn't take kids to see that one. What else did I watch? I did finally watch The Big Lebowski. Like, I've never watched The Big Lebowski. I sat and we watched The Big Lebowski. Not a bad movie. Interesting. So that was one I did this weekend. That's about it. But yeah, Suicide Squad. It was good. I enjoyed it. Well done. And a couple more weeks, and we have Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings. Looks good. Early September on that one. More Marvel series is coming out. Supposedly Hawkeye is going to come before the end of the year. Looking forward to that one. So definitely some cool stuff. Christina says she liked Free Guy. It's Ryan Reynolds. Even a movie like that, he's going to make it good. He is going to make it good. All right, are we ready for our special guest? Remember, guys, check out his channel, Mr. Techbot. He does some lives. Actually, I think he does like 2 lives on Friday nights. Definitely want to check him out. Does reviews. I know he's done bandboxes and things like that. Does box battles with his daughter. Awesome. Check him out. Here we go. Our special guest for the night, Mr. Techbot. What's going on?
What's up, man? It's been a long time planning.
Yeah, well, it takes time. With schedules are tough,
Well, especially since I typically work third shift, and it kind of be one of those things where I had the day off in advance because I was going to go to MegaCon, and I decided to back out of MegaCon only because there's just too many cases out here in Florida. So I didn't want to be stuck inside a building with 100,000 people.
Yeah, it's ramping up a little bit. I think people are, jobs and everything are starting to go back to masks here, mandatory of masks. Nothing else, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard Florida's ramping up too, pretty good. So.
Yeah, it was a hard decision, but I figure I'll be back to do it next year. So and maybe they'll move it back to April, so it should hopefully work out.
That's good. Hey, I like the display. Display's looking really nice, really coming well together.
It's getting there. It's got some work. I still got one bottom shelf to put in because I've got a whole bunch of pops sitting over here in the corner that I have no place to put at the moment. And I just bought some strip lighting, so I'm going to try to lay some in the back. But it's a work in progress. It's better than getting out of the corner that I once was in many moons ago.
We got Zach Bonifer saying hello.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Mad Hatter Pops. And we got Alfredo saying hello. So tell them a little bit about, you do 2 shows like Friday, which is...
Yeah, I keep real busy. Fridays are very busy, especially in my house. Luckily my mother-in-law lives down the road, so the family all goes down and has dinner at my mother-in-law's. And, I stay busy from 6 o'clock till late because We've done Wayne Tech for, wow, it's been well over a year now. We've been probably close to a year and a half, close to it.
Yeah.
We've been doing Wayne Tech. Him and I just are great friends. And we have a lot of fun. We kind of just we focus on different things. We bring on a lot of different people, interview them more. Want to find out not so much about everybody sees everybody shows, but we want to see more of the stories and the details of people's collections. We like to talk about the Funko news. We are not. We don't save our comments. We are outspoken, and we are. Especially when it comes to Funko, we definitely say how we feel, and people seem to like it. I guess if they like honest our honest opinions, then that's what we're going to give them. And then usually about 8:00. Now I used to try to do it. It started out with someone came up with an idea to do Techbot after dark, and I started doing that, and it kind of didn't develop. And I was going to do it later, and the problem I had was there's a couple guys that won't let me down from it. But I was doing it we were doing Wayne Tech from 6:30 to 7:30, and I was going to start Tech by After Dark at 9. Problem is, I would leave, I'd go down and get some food, and I fell asleep 2 weeks in a row. I fell asleep. Luckily, the hosts I had on with me were really, really awesome, and they actually stuck out with me, and we went on later that night. But it didn't really pan out, so it kind of moved into something with JKL, Awesome, and myself. We do these weird eating adventures sometimes, whether it be spicy foods, whether it be quantity challenges. Mind you, we suck at challenges. I'm not gonna lie, we suck, but we're still gonna try them anyways. And then we've done all kinds of weird things. We've got some stuff in the works that we have planned. We do our most popular one that everyone likes is we do this can challenge. Empty cans, no labels, and the wife goes crazy. And yeah, we've had some weird things. And then when I'm not doing that, I'm trying to I don't know if I wanted to say reinvent the channel a little bit, but since I live out here in Orlando and I literally live 25 minutes from Disney World, I was like, why aren't I taking advantage of Disney in my backyard? So I've been doing a lot more vlogging, as well as that week that I'm not doing any adventures turned into a Disney news type of channel. We're actually, was it on the 27th of this month? I'm actually giving away this bad boy.
That's cool.
Awesome
Sway
little
with me
popcorn bucket.
And Galaxara on Amazon
Wow.
Music.
My Alexa just decided to talk. I don't know how that happened. Wow.
They got a mind of their own.
They do. But yeah, so I'm giving that away on the 27th. And like I said, I just have fun because I'm a Disney fan at heart. I've always been a Disney fan. So, I've always been, something that doing it. And I realized after this, I went out this Saturday to Disney Springs, and we went out and vlogged before, of course, all the rain came out. And I'm at a point now, I don't care whether I'm in the middle of a crowd. I walk in the middle of the crowd talking to myself in front of a camera. It took a while to get to that point. It takes a while. People don't realize it's not that easy.
No, it's not. It's not. I play with the hunt videos every now and then, but around me there's just there's the Walmarts and Targets, and it's the same stuff over and over again. So
yeah, getting out here, like we said, I was out at I got a video that I did a vlog from Magic Kingdom last weekend that should be coming up this next week. And then I think we're going to be planning on doing me, my wife, and maybe my sister-in-law are going to go do HHN, which, if people don't know, it's Halloween Horror Nights out at Universal. I missed the first night of Boo Bash, but Boo Bash is the way Disney's doing it now. It's just got way too expensive. It doesn't seem like it's worth it. But I may do the Christmas one just by myself.
yeah.
Just to at least get the the video in and maybe see if it is kind of worth it.
You guys can get you guys can get your passes, right, for Disney?
Yeah. We got our passes and stuff like that, but those events are some completely separate events. So you got to buy different tickets for those. So the passes have gone up like I think $160 to $200 for a 3-hour event.
Wow.
So that's it's like I can't bring the whole family to that. That's a little small fortune, but maybe if I do it for myself and go down for the kind of for the channel, maybe a little bit more worth it.
So when you get a Disney season pass, is it just you have to separate which one it is, or does it cover all the parks?
No, it typically most of them will cover all the parks. It just depends on whether you want blackout dates. You're okay with blackout dates because some of them have like where the whole summer's blacked out, which is not a bad thing because a lot of people don't go in the summertime. I have the one that I don't have blackout dates, so the only challenge right now is the whole reservation system. It's not that easy to work and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of getting in at times like that. But I have the big one with the pass and the water park and stuff like that.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed Disney. The first time I was there in March for 20-some years.
Much different than you probably were used to it.
A lot different. I remember rides a lot differently than when I remember as a kid. And Disney Springs and of course the whole Star Wars. That was worth it for me. Yeah,
the Star Wars land is pretty nice. I'm really looking forward to I'm probably going to try to go to the pass holder preview, but they usually don't let you film for the Ratatouille ride coming up next month, or the previews are next month, but the ride isn't officially open until October 1st. And then the next big rides I'm looking forward to is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which of course is slated as the world's longest indoor roller coaster. And then of course Tron. I mean, Tron just
I was able. I think we're riding the whatever the race cars and everything and you could see over to the side of that, and the lady said that's going to be Tron.
If you guys want to see where it's coming up in my new video, I did kind of get close up by the one of the train stations. Got some good footage of the current construction, so you can kind of see how the dome's going to come up, and they're starting to build the bridge for the train track.
Next year or 2023?
I think it's supposed to be done by the end of 2022 is what they're slating.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, my kids want to because they didn't get to see Disney at that time. It was no fireworks, no Epcot fireworks, no Magic Kingdom stuff, and you couldn't dress up like the princess, and you couldn't get close to the characters. So they want to kind of. My daughter wants to experience that. So
the only hard part about vlogging is you got to remember when when I'm walking around doing things, I got to be conscious of things like music. In the background and stuff like that, because YouTube likes to copyright everything.
Oh yeah.
So and even when I film the like the fireworks shows, I can only have like 10-second clips. I can have multiple 10-second clips, but as long as the clip doesn't go longer than 10 seconds, I'm all right.
Are they doing I know they were waiting to October 1st is their big year and a half celebration they're going to do. Are they doing fireworks yet, or are they still?
Yeah, as of July 1st, they started fireworks back up at Magic Kingdom and at Epcot. Where at Magic Kingdom they're still doing the Happily Ever After. Epcot they're still doing the Intermediate show, the Epcot Forever show, and then starting October 1st, they've got a brand new show at Magic Kingdom, which is going to add effects, kind of like what Disneyland did. Because Disneyland doesn't have the giant castle they can put a lot of projections on. Yeah. So they use Main Street. Well, now Disney World is going to get not only projections on the castle, but also all along Main Street, which is going to give it a real nice new effect. And then, of course, we're getting the well-anticipated Harmonious over at Epcot, which if you've been at Epcot recently, you're going to see these huge barges out there. Yeah. They look ugly, but I think from what I read recently, too, is there supposed to be, if you remember the old water fountain that they took out, how it had daytime water shows, this is also going to have daytime water shows in the middle of the lagoon. So give you a little something extra.
Yeah, it's and Disney Springs. I love Disney Springs. I thought Disney Springs was awesome. So
you're going to come down to Orlando to pay your $4,000 for the Galactic Star Cruiser? I did a live on it 2 weeks ago. I think it's still up. If anybody's interested, they did announce the full details of the Galactic Star Cruiser. I wasn't into it, but now after reading all the details in this and the actual schedule you got, it's I mean, do I think it's a $2,000 to $3,000 or $4,000 worth it? I don't know yet, but you're going to be damn sure. I'm going to be trying to think about getting in there in the beginning.
It's cool. Sounds. I mean, if I lived local, I might reconsider things. But yeah.
But I may have to get with another YouTuber to try to share a room or something like that. Spread some of the costs around.
Oh yeah. I don't know. The kids are there. My daughter's trying to plan to go back in like 2 to 3 years, and it's like, they like the different hotels. So we'll see.
But I'm not going away from Pops anytime soon. I love collecting. I love doing all that stuff. I'm kind of enjoying the new aspect of the whole vlogging per se type thing, and kind of just giving new perspectives on things. Because it's kind of nice to get different from out of the studio to out and about. It takes a lot longer though. I will say, like, I think when I went to Magic Kingdom, I had like 55 different clips.
Oh yeah,
I had to go through, so it takes a lot longer to edit, but it's well worth it.
Oh, for sure. That's the thing with editing and stuff. The more little clips, the longer it takes to put it all together.
Exactly.
So FunCon, which I know how you feel about the lottery, but
I have not been short on expressing my feelings about Funko Lottery. I'm pretty sure there's a thing in there where I think Funko watches a lot of these YouTubers and knows that we give them hell. And I swear we're on the do not lottery list. And so I will never get on it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's funny is I anticipate that every time, and I still get annoyed about it every time. So like this, it's just first of all, I don't think the lottery is right, to be honest with you. I think to be honest with you, even if they know the bots are going to be there, give everybody the fair chance to just do a free for all, fair chance, get in there, get what you can, get it done. Kind of like the last one we had like that was San Diego Comic-Con last year. You got in, you got what you could, you get out, and go from there. I think when you have a mass amount like that, yeah, the bots are going to be aimed after particular things, but not everything.
No, you can't do it. No.
So like I said, I'm not in agreement with the FunCon or the whole lottery system. As far as FunCon goes, I mean, all right. Here's my thing about virtual cons that I'm kind of getting annoyed about. I mean, they throw in a few cool ones. I really wanted that diecast captain. I just missed it when they opened it up for everybody, and unfortunately, it is what it is. But I'm not going to be hurt about it. But I feel to a certain extent, probably 75% of those pops to me were crap pops, because the way I see it is Funko almost has all these pops that they got in the lineup. They go, you know what? I don't think these things are going to sell out. Let's throw them into a virtual con, slap a sticker on them, and go, hey, let's sell them out that way. And to me, I honestly think that's my personal opinion on how they do these things. It is what it is, and that's what they go off of. But I hope that's not the case, but I got a feeling it is.
And I think we'll see another one. I don't think we see. I know they want to do NY. I don't see NYCC happening. I've already seen some people pull out of that one. And then I know they want to do ECCC. I mean, maybe December in Seattle, possibly. It's good enough to do that at a limited amount of people. We'll see. But
I mean, I think after last year of these virtual cons going so incredibly well for Funko, I don't see them stopping at any rate, because I mean, come on, it's a fast way for them to sell. I mean, business wise, it's smart. It's a fast way to sell a lot of pops very quickly. Okay, I give you that as far as a business move. I even give you as far as a business move, if you are taking crap pops, putting stickers on them and putting in there to sell them out. Hey, smart business move. The lottery to me is not a smart business move. It's just not.
Yeah, it's something else. And this year, NYCC was cool. I got into that lottery and I liked that was a good event. This year was like it just wasn't a lot, and it caught me when I was out to lunch, and I'm sitting there trying to do it, and I didn't get anything I really, I missed the White Rabbit was the only one that I really wanted to get, and I missed that one. Sold out while I was in the cart. So
I was honestly surprised even in the price for that diecast captain, because $50 is like, it's like even for a diecast something like that, I was thinking maybe $40 at tops. But when I saw it was like $50, it kind of took me back for a second. I'm like, well, Miss Captain, I got to have it anyways. But I was like, damn, that seems kind of high up there.
In hand and see it. I think 50 was a little overpriced for it, no matter what.
Yeah.
But I got to get in hand and look at it, and then now they have said notify, although that they're going to be more, and I think that probably hit them a lot. I don't think they had everything. That's why you saw.
How long has Pietro been notified?
Right, yeah.
So you can't hope for that at all.
And then obviously I don't think they had their full allotment of stuff, because you saw I think like 5 or 6 items they didn't even sell because they didn't have.
Yeah. And they always do that. I mean, I remember, was it the last virtual con they had before this? They had like 5 or 6 items that had been up there forever, like that Seattle Supersonic logo guy. I mean, really, who the hell cared about that thing? Unless you were an old school Seattle Supersonic fan, nobody cared about that thing. Again, that's where I think it's like, oh well, let's see. This isn't going to sell. If we make some money, well, let's just put a sticker on it. That's why I always tell people, just because it has a sticker doesn't make it valuable.
No.
You can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes when I go to a store or something, my eyes get attracted to stickers, but it doesn't mean it makes it valuable.
No, it's all about supply and demand, how many they made, and I think you see that like Kramer. I mean, they made God knows how many of those 3 Kramers they made.
Oh, my Walmart has had the Kramer with the picture. I mean, they've had like 10 of those for months now.
Yeah. And it's sort of like, it's weird. Every sort of area is different when it comes to the Targets and the Walmarts and things like that. And yeah, but I mean, you're going to see Seinfeld's just a whole nother ball game. They're going to just make the bejesus out of that stuff.
I think it's going to be like the next Office. They're going to have a whole bunch of different style and. I mean, don't get me wrong. I thought it was a funny show. If reruns are on, I'll sit and watch it. But I was never a diehard fan. But again, some people were. I'm not going to take that away for even like the Office people. I don't get it. It wasn't my type of show. I've seen some clips on YouTube for like the funny things that Jim Halpert did, but I mean, other than that, I was never a fan of the show, so I don't know a ton about it. But put a Marvel guy around me, and I'm going to be all over it. Compared to some people, are going to be like, "Oh, why do you want an old school Hawkeye?" Well, because he's badass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw your unboxing for the Collector, the What If line, and weird thing is, some people I got, I think a buddy of mine messaged me today and said his What If box isn't coming until mid to late September. They got just
I got a letter. I got an email the day mine arrived. Said, "Oh yeah, yours is going to be delayed until September." What do you mean? I got it right here in my hand.
Yeah,
I love that box. That person, and I think they've been having some issues with it over the past 6 months. But I've really come to like the What If because it's not. I mean, or the whole Collector Core box because. A lot of times they release the basic ones, the ones everyone knows is going to be there, stuff like that. And I love the Collector Core box because they're going to release stuff that you really wouldn't think, though, is going to be in there. But it's so, I mean, especially like the Year of the Shield ones, the 2 in there, man, I did not expect those 2, but I think they're awesome as hell.
I like them.
Even the, a lot of people gave even the zombie one kind of a lot of crap because they're like, well, they're putting just another Deadpool. Sure, they're putting another Deadpool, but it's a pretty cool Deadpool. Yeah. And then that Red Skull was even cooler.
Yeah, it was nothing wrong with that. I didn't have any issues with that one. They do good stuff, and some of them are just outrageous, with money wise.
Oh yeah, and like I said, so I've given away a lot of Collector Core stuff. I mean, the way I see my stuff is, I've got some that are worth some money, but I'm not that worried. I collect what I really speaks to me and really, stands out to me. Like, the Marvel Zombies. Since the day when they announced them, I was all over the Marvel Zombies. I really wanted to collect as many as I possibly could. Back to the Future, huge fan. Always been a fan of Back to the Future. My wife makes fun of me because my dream car is a DeLorean, and I've always loved that stuff. And then, of course, you can't down, a guy like Stan Lee. I try to collect any Stan Lee I can get, Captain America. Sodas, I like them. I don't do a ton of them, but, I collect what really stands out to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the Freddy Funkos, and for me, the only one that stood out to me was the Freddy Funko is Marty McFly.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was 2,000 piece. I think it'll be a little pricey to begin with, but I think it'll get back to, a decent price eventually.
The only hard part with a lot of those, and I didn't do that box this time, and now I had a different skewed opinion of the way they're doing this FunCon box, but maybe I was, and I've admitted this past week, I was a little bit wrong, and maybe I wish I would have gotten one, but the way I see the Freddy Funkos is one of my very first mystery boxes I ever did. I bought a $75 blind mystery box from Funko. And that one was supposed to be a big one where it's supposed to be, you got metallic, Funko Freddy's Genie, regular Funko Freddy's Genie, and another one. I can't remember what the third one was. But I ended up pulling just the regular Funko Freddy with Genie. And I was like, dude, this thing's awesome. Pulled up the number wise. It's listing at like $1,200. I'm like, sweet, cool. You don't know how fast that number dropped within a week. Within a week of those things coming out, it went from $1,200 down to like $200 because there was a lot of people that were just selling them off for like $200 just because, I mean, $200 you still made a profit. Mm-hmm. So, they were kind of tanking the numbers, but it is what it is. But
and that was Funko getting rid of inventory.
That was exactly. But the one thing I did like about it is all the other pops were completely blind in what they had, and it was cool. But I ended up keeping that Freddy Funko for a while because I'm like, you know what? If that thing dropped that fast, I'm just gonna hold on to him for a little bit. And I had always kept him up on the eBay store because my wife runs our eBay store, and we had just kept him up there at high number. We're like, we're gonna keep him up there at high number. Nobody's ever really gonna touch him, but we'll leave him up there. And somebody out of the blue started texting me, said, "I want, can you send all kinds of pictures?" I said, "Sure." And I was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it. And they're like, oh, they added a little bit more on top of it. I'm like, all right, you got a price that I can't turn down at this point. So there you go.
It's always sometimes there's Tiny Ninja 3 Freddy Funkos at Jack's.
Oh, the Diamond Edition one's cool.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
But I don't really have, I have one Freddy Funko, which is that week Christmas one from that they did that during the Christmas time. And, I even make fun of Funko for the fact that, I think their stupid Funko Freddy skater was so horrible that they basically decided to take the head off of all the ones they had left in stock and stick a head with him with a Michelangelo thing on it and give it out for the NFTs. I swear those are the same ones, but that's just me.
Did you get any NFTs? What's your...
No, I think, and again, I don't, I don't mean to be negative against Funko. Sometimes I just don't like the way they do things at times, but I'm still a Funko fan. I am not about the NFTs. First of all, when the NFTs first came out, the talk about, I didn't get it. Maybe I'm old. Maybe getting into 40 and not understanding these things. It's just making me old, and I don't get it. We did a big thing on our live with Wayne Tech, and we got into a big thing back and forth with, people that were for the NFTs and not. And I don't get it, because personally, if it was a physical card, like even if they get those physical cards where you can flip side to side and get the same action that you're going to get online, I would have been for it. Something I could physically store, hang out. But to me, paying, was it $30 for 17 cards that you don't physically own? You can't do anything with them. You can't put them on a shirt. You can't technically print them out because you don't own them.
No, you can't do that.
There's not a single thing you can do with it other than say, "Hey, look at my my internet collection."
Yeah,
it's just not my thing. If you're into it, hey, more power to you. And if you collect it up to get that weirdo Freddy Funko with the regurgitated Freddy skateboard and went from there, then hey, more power to you. I give you, again, remember guys, it's always up to what you find is worth it. if you want to get into it for the flip, get into it for the flip. Don't try to screw everybody else at the same time. Try to, I say be respectful. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've bought stuff at Walmart. I'm thinking one of the last ones I bought there was a Taz, and I knew it was going for good money, the flocked Taz. Yep. There was 6 on the shelf. I bought one, and we put it up on eBay. So I'm not going to be like those that's going to buy all of them and just stuff them. No. I want to make it fair for other collectors. But if you're got a line and you're the first one in line, you buy up all the items because Target will let you. I mean, that's just, come on, man. Yeah, it's kind of wrong. But if you want to do it, hey, more power to you. You're going to get a lot of people that are going to go against you. But as far as your collection, whatever you guys find to be important in your collection. If you want virtual cards, have virtual cards to hopefully get those real pops. If that's what you want to go for, that's what you go for. And, don't let anybody ever tell you anything different than what you want to collect. Just because I have an opinion about something doesn't mean that I'm right. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And, they're going to do anything. And it was definitely a success for Funko. And I'm sure you'll see more again.
I will. I think you will, but I think it's all going to come down to licensing at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
They picked a failing company. I mean, in Nickelodeon. I'm sorry, but Nickelodeon, if Nickelodeon didn't have SpongeBob SquarePants, they would be a failed company. It is a failing company, and I guarantee Nickelodeon took any advantage to, get some money back from it. But if you think that Disney's going to jump on it with the Star Wars or Marvel or even a Disney lineup anytime soon, I think you're strongly mistaken, because I think Disney's going to do it themselves before they do it with Funko.
Oh, yeah. Disney's smart.
So.
And it's a lot of licenses that Disney owns. So.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes, it's always funny because we laugh because, there's a thing back in the day where there was 3 different Tower of Terrors around the world. There was one here in Disney World. There's one over in Disneyland, and there was one, I think it was over in, I'd like to say Japan, but I think it was actually Hong Kong. And, the one in Hong Kong changed, and then, the one in Disneyland changed to Guardians, and then they're like, well, what are we going to do with Disney World? We're going to renew the license with Twilight Zone. What are we going to do? So luckily, as a fan of the Twilight Zone version, they renewed the license. Funny thing is, 2 years later, they bought Fox. Now they own Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
So you don't really know. And that's just like the constant battle with Universal, because I don't know if most people realize, I know I still have some people that ask me sometimes, like, well, why doesn't Disney World, if Disneyland got an Avengers Campus, why can't Disney World get one? There's a very good answer to that, and that is actually a contract back in the early 90s. Marvel, before Disney owned them, was struggling. I mean, they were almost ready to go bankrupt. And so that's when they started licensing out all these different, so Sony took Spider-Man, and Fox took X-Men, and Fantastic Four, and, Universal is like, hey, we're building a new park called Islands of Adventure. We want to have a superhero world. Can we license these and particular characters? And they're like, sure. And but they said, okay, well, we want a never-ending contract. We want to say, well, we want to end the contract, not you. And at the time, Marvel was like, sure, great, awesome, continuous money coming in. Well, then Marvel buys them, and I think Disney's tried to get Universal to try to buy out that contract, and Universal won't budge. And the lawyers have gone through that thing with a fine-tooth comb. I still get surprised every now and then. They actually just released a Spider-Man bubble wand at Disney World, which I didn't think they could have because I thought that was a licensing one. But hey, maybe they're finding all the loopholes.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I guarantee. And so that's why we will never see any huge. Now we're getting Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, because Guardians of the Galaxy was never.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
It was never really a big comic to begin with. Rocket Raccoon had his own comic series that people enjoyed more before he became a Guardian. And in fact, Marvel even got a lot of crap when they did release Guardians of the Galaxy, because everyone's like, why are you doing Guardians of the Galaxy? It's such an unknown comic book. Yet do people know? I mean, turned out to be such a big surprise that we can use Guardians for that. But there's a lot of things that just Disney World can't do, and Disney World would be perfect for an Avengers campus.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you, it would be awesome. But unfortunately, now we can't get it. But I would love to see it.
I think eventually Disney, one way or the other, always will get what they want. So it may take a while, but
now Universal just has to pay Disney twice, because not only do they have to pay Disney for the licensing rights for all the superheroes, but now they got to pay them licensing rights for Simpsons.
Yeah.
So it all works out at the end.
It all, yeah. Sooner or later, money will talk. Disney will eventually get what they want. It take a while.
In time, but that's fine. They've got a lot of building to do. They're with the whole reimagination of Epcot going on right now. And a lot of the extra things that they have going on. I mean, they've got projects that were going on before COVID that have basically ceased to continue since, because they've got to, of course, focus on certain projects before they can go back to others. So there's a lot of things going on at Disney that a lot of people blame Bob Chapek for certain things. A lot of people blame others for certain things. It is what it is. I think Disney has to do what they feel is right, because they lost billions, just like a lot of other companies did. They lost billions, and they get just like every other company, they got to try to find a way to recoup some of that money. They took out huge loans, just like other companies did. They got to recoup to pay those loans back. So you got to think of it as a business standpoint. I get it. Do I hate that they doubled the price for a 3-hour event at Boo Bash? Yes, I do. But I get it. I understand it.
Oh, absolutely. It's nice to see that Disney finally, like River Country, they finally leveled River Country and made that something. So that's
that's one of the ones that's on hold right now. That was supposed to be the nature-inspired resort, which really I just think that the reason they pushed that project so fast back in 2018, 2019 was because they wanted to stop YouTubers from going back into River Country, because they kept going into River Country and people were getting hurt, and then they're trying to sue Disney, and it was just like, no, we're just going to demolish this thing and stop people all together.
There are so many, good videos and photography that took on, and it was just, when you had something as iconic as River Country, and I remember going to it as a kid, and you let it just sit there and rot, of course, the people's interest in that just goes up tenfold.
And that's the way Disney does things. Disney, a lot of times if they want to end something, they just close the doors and say, okay, we're just going to leave it alone until we can figure out what we want to do with it, because I don't have to spend money in demolishing something that I don't need to do with right now, or I don't know what I'm going to keep, or, so that's their typical MO. We all know it as being out here at Disney fans or out here in Florida. We all know that they do that. But there's a lot of guys out there that are like, oh, I got to find out the answer. Why you got to find out the answer? Leave a little bit of Disney mystery and magic to Disney. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. It was an iconic piece that just sat there and rot. It was a great story for all those YouTubers, and some real big ones went in there and snuck in and got video and clips and incredible photos.
It's a fast way to get 86 from the property, though.
Oh, absolutely. And they know who you are if you post the video.
Exactly. So they know the faces, so they know that. Yep, you ain't coming back in Disney property again.
But yeah, they're not going to spend money unless they know what they're going to do with it. And it was a marvel. I love River Country, but in this day and age, it wasn't going to. It wasn't.
Oh no, it was dangerous. It was. the fact that they were using the actual lake water as part of the water,
even if you're filtering it doesn't matter. Especially now with Amoeba
especially what we've learned in this past year and a half about germs and things like that. Trust me, you guys don't want to be in that lake. It is gross.
No,
it is
even if it's filtered and heated, whatever that it was, it's still no.
No, you don't want none of that at all.
No, that's why there's the blizzard beaches and typhoon lagoons and everything like that.
Yeah,
you need chlorine, chemicals.
lots of chemicals. Yes.
So how about let's talk Marvel. I think Disney Plus has said we'll get Hawkeye before the year's out. I don't know if they said an exact date, but they did say this year.
I heard the last quarter of the year. So my guess is they're going to push that into. From what I've read, and whether this is true or not, it's supposed to have some implications into Spider-Man, So I would assume that you were going to see something with Hawkeye around November time is what I'm going to assume.
Yes, it depends on the episodes. If it's they're going to do 6 or 10 or what that
exactly. It all depends on then they have not announced the episode count on that yet. Now with again, I've had a lot of people that kind of skirt the idea of Shang-Chi, but people do not skirt Shang-Chi. I mean, this is going to be a fantastic movie. This has been a 10 years in the making, 12 years in the making movie. Because if you guys don't remember, it just starts even from the very first Iron Man. Yeah. When he was building the original, when they want him to build that rocket, that bomb, it was for a group called the 10 Rings. Same group. So now we're just getting the origin story in this. Plus, I was always a big Shang-Chi fan as a kid because I love Kung Fu. And, Shang-Chi was Marvel's direct, answer to Bruce Lee.
Yep. It looks amazing, and we're only a few weeks away from it.
Yeah. Another one not to shy away from, and I know people aren't sure about it because they don't know a lot about it, is the Eternals. Eternals is going to be.
I saw the preview for that at when we went to see Jungle Cruise. They had the preview for that, which actually looked really good.
Oh, it looks phenomenal. You got to remember, I mean, the Eternals are ancient, and they've been watching and have been, following and everything. And, I think this is going to be a cinematic, it's going to be cinematically beautiful. It's really going to add into the storyline, especially with us getting into this multiverse craziness, and which Loki kind of, set the bar at this point. I mean, that performance by what's his name? I can't remember at the end. I'm just drawing a blank there, but Kang, that performance by Kang. I'm sorry if you guys hadn't seen Loki, shame on you, but I'm giving a spoiler. But that performance by Kang at the last episode of Loki was phenomenal. And so many, I swear to God, I've seen it like 2-3 times, and every time you're like, please do not kill him. Please do not kill him. And it's like, come on, you're screwing everything up.
Yeah, that was a great series. It's glad that they're going to do a season 2 of it.
Yeah,
you hope maybe we get a Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier season 2. Hard to say. You don't know, but
I think that is all going to depend on where they lie in between, because I think they're going to use a lot of the episodes to kind of tell a lot of the in between movie situations. I don't think you're going to get another WandaVision. I think that was a story in itself, which to me was, out of all of them, I will say, and I'm a huge Captain fan, and I love seeing Falcon in the cap suit, but WandaVision was one of the best cinematic shows I've seen in a long time. Because you got to give credit to all those old school TV shows. I know a lot of people are like, oh, they didn't get the black and white. They didn't understand the black and white stuff. I'm like, dude, they were giving homage to some of the greatest sitcoms of all time.
Well, they were, and it was great. All those episodes, and then you tell people, listen, you got to make it to at least 4. Then it's all it's gonna flow. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. So
I'm still saying, I'm sticking to this. I'm still saying it may not happen till phase 5 or even phase 6, but you're going to see Mephisto at some point. I'm still sticking with that because, of course, you can't have the kids without Mephisto, and we all know that the Young Avengers, they're building up the Young Avengers because we keep seeing new Young Avengers popping up inside the movies.
Oh yeah, and we keep seeing, I forget her name, but the end of Black Widow. Obviously, that's going to start a new character, and I think they said that they didn't change the ending of Black Widow. But that you were supposed to see that first, and then you were supposed to see her in Winter Soldier second.
Yeah, yeah, you were supposed to see it into that, but I think that's why they did it different, because it could kind of be played either way.
It could.
There was a second ending that they did say that was actually supposed to be in that. That was actually supposed to leave the door open for Black Widow to possibly be still alive.
Hey, I think definitely now you're not going to see.
No. I think with her suing them, no, it's never going to happen. But I think she's dead and she's staying dead. But I mean, and I don't even hate on Scarlett Johansson for doing that because
it's a contractual thing, and she wanted to be paid, and a lot of it was back ends of a theater, and I thought they worked things out because that was why I thought they held up so long because of her contract to work a deal out. Okay, we made a deal. Now we can bring it on Disney Plus, have people that want to stay at home pay $30. But
I think that's the thing is I think we're this is still so early on in this world of streaming. And to be honest with you, as much as I love the theater experience is slowly dying. And and I think that's where a lot of this came from. So I don't necessarily disagree with her argument by it because the way Marvel does a lot of their movies, they did it with Downey, they did it with Evans, is you get a front amount, but you get a percentage of the movies. And that's where her thing is, because her thing is saying, well, yeah, you put in movies, I'm getting movies, but we're getting equally the amount of streams. I mean, you got to look at the first week of Jungle Cruise. Rock had it in both of his contracts, but you got to look at Jungle Cruise. The first week of Jungle Cruise, it had 34 million in the theaters and 30 million in streaming.
Yep.
I mean, I think Free Guy would have done better if they would have streamed it. To be honest,
and I don't know why they didn't, but they didn't,
because they're trying to give exclusive. They're trying to bring the theater back by saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and keep this exclusive to theaters for like 3 weeks, and then it's going to go to streaming. So they're giving these opportunities to the theaters to have exclusive access first. But then again, if people know, like, well, it's 3 weeks, I'll go wait 3 weeks.
Yeah, the wait. And I mean, I was I saw Jungle Cruise at home 2 weeks ago, and I saw it this week in the theater because I had to go see it again for the kids. And for me, it made no difference if I saw it. No difference at all. It was the same sort of experience for me.
So I think in a situation like that, you're not going to see a difference. But I'd say a situation like, you're a huge Marvel fan and you go out and watch Endgame on day one, and that's a huge difference because now you've got everybody really 100% into the movie, and you have that experience.
Wow.
Everybody cheering at the same time, sad at the same
time. For Black Widow, and it wasn't. We were there for Black Widow, and it wasn't too crowded. I mean, it was. I wouldn't say dead, but it was a big difference from what we were used to from a couple years ago. And then we went and saw. What was the one? Maybe it was another movie. Then we went to see Black Widow, and it's starting to ramp up a little bit with people in the theater, but not to the levels it used to be.
No, and especially now that numbers are starting to go up and people are rethinking about going to the theaters, I think that's taking a huge effect on it as well.
Oh yeah,
especially since I know there's even a lot of theaters that are requiring inside masking, stuff like that. To a certain extent, I don't know how you can really do that when you're serving popcorn and that's your main source of income for the theater.
Yeah, I mean they haven't done it here, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's crazy, but I mean. But in that case, I'd rather do it if I have the option to do streaming and stay at home with my kids. And because I think that was one thing for me is I've got younger kids. So there's been many movies I haven't been able to go see in the theaters because I got younger kids.
Yep.
So if I have the option to stream it at home, I'd much rather do that. It's more of a convenience factor.
And even Disney at $30, when you think about how much it costs you at a movie theater with popcorn and everything like that, it ain't cheap.
Oh, no, it's not. And you take that away. I mean, you think about even if you spend the $30 for the premiere access, I mean, you're going to probably spend that sometimes even on 3D or something like that. You're almost going to spend that on tickets alone for you and another person.
We went for a matinee yesterday. It was $10.50 a person. Kids or adults, doesn't matter, $10.50. And then if it moves to the evening, I think it goes up to like 15 for adults and like 12 for kids. So I mean,
15. You're for the cost of 2 adults, you can get on Premiere Access and you get to watch it for a month.
Yep. So it's really a no-brainer. And for $15 you can get HBO, and HBO's doing their movies.
Oh yeah.
You'll get I don't know what the next one is, but I know the Matrix in December. You get that. So
I know you get Dune in October. I think that's the next big one. But they've had some that came out that really surprised me, like that All the Little Things that had Denzel and yeah, I can't remember the other two's name for right now, but I only watched it because I was like, oh, Denzel's in it. Denzel doesn't make bad movies, so let me try it out. And it was actually a pretty decent movie. I'll say Jared Leto plays a really good psychopath, except for the Joker, mind you. He does not play the Joker well, but he plays a pretty good psychopath.
He did good. He did good. It's got a twisty ending. The wife, she wasn't a fan of it. I said, honey, you just had your mentality of that movie was too high. Your expectations were too much for it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was good. I'm looking forward to Jared Leto's version of Mobius.
Yep.
I think that's going to be fantastic. I think that's going to be a nice add along with Carnage to really build the Spider-Verse. I think if Sony does take a page out of MCU's playbook and really build this Spider-Verse up, I think they got something with Venom, and then they can really build upon that. I mean, they got Spider-Man, so they can build upon like Sinister Six stuff into that. I mean, come on, I think Spider-Man's had some of the greatest villains of all time.
I mean, I'm curious to see. I can't believe him as the Batman Pattinson, but I mean, I got to see it.
If anyone has watched me live by any means, they know how I feel about this upcoming Batman, and I think it is going to be the biggest bomb of all time. Now, I'm not even watching it, and I'm not going to put him below Clooney. I think Clooney was the worst Batman of all time, and there's nobody that can be worse than him. But this is a really close, and I've watched these trailers multiple times, and I don't get it. I think
is it summer next year?
Yeah, they push it back to summer next year. But it's like, dude, I think the suit is ugly as hell. The car is ugly as hell. The Scarecrow, I don't get. I just don't get it. Or no, it's the Penguin. The Penguin. Come on, man! It's like a bondage type of movie with the chick flick master himself, playing the hero. I don't get it.
I just go horribly awry. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, maybe I will say I'm a little biased because I personally do not like Robert Pattinson. I don't think he's a great actor by any means. Maybe I'm biased because again, my wife was huge into the Twilights and she dragged me to all 4 movies to go watch them. I don't know, but I've still never been a huge Robert Pattinson fan. I think he's a one-note pony, and if he's gonna stay in movies, stick to your chick flicks. They love you. They like to cry with you. Stay there. Stay out of superheroes.
Yeah, it's a shame we'll have to wait this. And like I forget what the other one, Minions. The kids were all excited for Minions. They thought last summer it was postponed. They're thinking this summer. It's like, no, now it's all next year.
Yeah, everything. I think the way they're starting to see COVID now. Like another one I was really disappointed. I was hoping we'd at least see it this summer was Maverick. Yeah. Come on, don't get me wrong. I love Top Gun, and I was so excited to hear Maverick coming out. I was so excited when I saw the trailers for Maverick. And then, of course, COVID happened. That didn't happen. It's like, okay, maybe next year. Now they're saying next summer. It's like,
oh, really? They moved it. I knew they thought they were doing it at the end of this year. Now they're going to move it again, huh?
I heard next summer because they want to do like a 4th of July release.
We'll see. I think Ghostbusters was another one that I was disappointed. I was all looking. I think that's still slated October. James Bond, another one that's supposedly still October. We'll see.
Well, they're starting to ramp up the stuff for Ghostbusters, so I think that's definitely coming, and I think that's going to be a real good. I mean, I think that everybody can forget that last Ghostbusters they put out, and just focus on this one. I think this one's going to be good. I mean, come on, Paul Rudd can do no wrong. Paul Rudd can play just about everything.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars trivia, man. Actually, I would fail at Star Wars trivia.
I'm going to give it a whirl on Book Bar's channel, guys. Tuesday night, so check me there. And I'm going to be with Roscoe Pops on Wednesday. But yeah, I told him, I say I can do movie trivia. I can't do like Rebels and stuff like that. I can do movie trivia.
Well, that's how I think I'm doing my Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket giveaway. Is I've got a good series of, and I'm focusing them, I think, on Disney World trivia. A lot of basic old school Disney World trivia, and it's going to get you. I think I got about 12 questions, and whoever gets them right is going to get your name put on a wheel, and we're going to go for the elimination rounds. And so I think that'll be fun. And I think that popcorn bucket, mind you, I will not open it because I opened it once and it's hard as hell to close back up. So I will not open it back up. But it's a cool little popcorn bucket, and it's just not. I have no. It's been sitting in my closet, so I'm like, I'm gonna give this thing away. But being that I'm doing more Disney stuff, they actually just started releasing some of the 50th anniversary merchandise.
Oh wow!
That I saw at Disney Springs this week. So I do plan on, especially with the seasons and the holidays, and the 50th anniversary coming around, I do plan on purchasing things like, hopefully my big one is when the 50th anniversary ears come out. I plan on giving a pair of those away. And those things aren't cheap. Those things are like $40, $45 a piece.
Yeah.
But I will plan on giving some away and stuff like that. But for things like that may be focused on memberships and Patreon members.
Could you have your donut crew?
I get the what do we call it? The donut life.
I love that. That's great.
So I had to figure out how to do something because I like how everyone does their little icons and stuff like that. I'm like, I want something that people can keep changing different icons. So I saw a set on this website I saw the donuts. I'm like, I'm gonna go donut crew. I like donuts.
So I know you might have stopped like the band box and stuff like that. Still doing it or not doing them?
No, I stopped on the band box. Mind you, I've gotten some great things from the band box. I mean, some of my favorite items is that hat that's signed by Wince from Sandlot, one of my all-time favorite movies. The knife that we got from Michael Myers. In a horrible, and I was shocked to find out that was a real goddamn knife.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I got to put that away and find a case for that thing. But I've got some great things. But I think it's just, if I go back and get them, I'm gonna do them like on a live type of situation. I think the videos just kind of got a little stale. And the thing is, and better than anybody, within this business, sometimes you got to change things up from time to time and do things. So that's why I went back and mind you, of course, I did that to go back to Pop in the Box, but it kind of worked out where my daughter and I, we decided to start doing some box battles, and I really like Pop in the Box. Not every month is great, but some are, and that's what you look forward to. And the only nice part is you have to do. Now, the first time I did Pop in the Box, I did like their basic one. Don't do it. Just don't, because the first couple boxes will be great, and then afterwards you're gonna get a crap load of Fortnite and anime stuff. And if you don't like Fortnite and anime, you're gonna hate it. Focus on the brands you like. I go with Marvel and I go with Disney. So I mean, there's nothing in any of those that I'm not gonna like. My daughter usually will take most of the ones. In fact, I think the last box she wanted all of them for her room. And but yeah, so we have fun with it, and that's why I don't buy a lot of their exclusive stuff, because their exclusive stuff a lot of times ends up in these boxes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And they have some good exclusives. They have some good ones.
They have some decent ones and stuff like that. So I like it. I do have a gem box sitting over here that I haven't. I mean, I've actually got a mountain of boxes sitting over here in this corner that I just haven't been able to do with, because again, I've been vlogging a lot more. I have a video coming out this week of I pulled about, I think, 7 boxes from Entertainment Earth, about $160 worth of pops that I've just been sitting here. I mean, some of those boxes have been sitting there for 6 months. I just haven't been able to open them up. And so I've got all different ones here and stuff like that. So I get stuff I like for myself, and that's what a lot of those are. But I still like doing the mystery boxes, because I think
they're always
fun with that.
Book Bar Bros, a super limited gold Freddy. I haven't
heard of that one.
I haven't seen I've seen pictures of them. I haven't seen any that they've listed limited under 1,000. So
I know that I think Captain Pops got the Fortnite Freddy.
Yeah, that's 1,000-piece glow. Yeah,
he got the Fortnite Freddy. I saw on Instagram today. So good for him. Like I said, if you can hit those things, hit them, man. Go for them. Like I said, I was in. I thought of them being a one way, but I think when I saw them come out, I was like, nah, maybe I should have jumped on that thing. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Playing better for the next time.
Oh yeah. Glamma Funko, how are you, Glamma? Hopefully you're doing well. Now that's a collector right there. Glamma is something special.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, her collection is unbelievable.
We might have to have her on Wayne Tech at one of these points. The biggest one I saw was Pop Enthusiast. I was shocked with how much that dude has. That and Reasonable Gentleman.
Yeah, good collections, but Glamma, believe it or not, can rival some of the best.
Nice.
And we're talking the level of stuff, not just the amount, but the quality of her collection is. We're talking about the Hot Topic exclusives, the whole set. She has them all.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I might have to reach out. Be looking forward to me reaching out to get you on Wayne Tech one of these days. And
it should be a great.
I'd love talking and hearing people's stories about their collections.
I had her on a couple months ago. Fabulous guest. Highly recommend her for a Friday night.
Yeah, and we have some we're still working on right now, and we got in the works that again sometimes it's just a lot of scheduling conflicts and things like that. So we'll definitely work around people and stuff like that. But
it's summer and it's starting back up. Kudos to you guys. You guys really took down some White Castle burgers,
dude. I thought I could have done more than I did on White Castle.
You guys really knocked out. It's hard for me because I had them once. I don't have a White Castle anywhere near me. So, literally, I don't think there's a White Castle even in the state of Pennsylvania. Maybe in Philadelphia, but I know they're small, but I know they pack a little bit of a punch too.
It is, and like I said, I haven't had White Castle in a long time. This is the first one they've opened up in Orlando. And we went out and we got them, and I probably won't go back there for quite a long time. I've gotten close to throwing up on a couple of them, and this one was probably one of the closest, just by eating. And it's one of those things. It's kind of like we did the double cheeseburger challenge. It was 10 double cheeseburgers. And you're thinking, oh, that shouldn't even be that hard, dude. That was so hard. I don't know how to tell you. I think I had 6 stuff like that. We did the. Again, I personally hate quantity challenges. I hate quantity challenges because you feel sick afterwards. You just it takes a while to get back over what you're feeling.
I haven't heard if they're coming back this year because it always depends on the crop, but it is getting close to the season of the one chip challenge.
I have gone on. They are working on a 3.0 right now. Jake and I are talking about, I don't know if you can see right behind me because I keep a lot of my spicy trophies up here.
Yep.
There's a box right up here, a white box. That's my White Lightning. That was the white chocolate, spicy white chocolate, that Carolina Reaper, stuff like that. They just brought out a brand new one. So we're talking about doing that one. And then, like I said, trust me, when the one chip 3.0 comes out, we will be there, stupid enough to do it.
And they've done it for the past 2 years. I know they took a year off a couple years ago. So if the crop's there, it normally comes out, and you got to get them. If you get them fresh, they pack one hell of a punch.
The only thing we won't do, and when we did the 2.0, we had the fresh one. The only thing we won't do is the jelly bean stuff again. I can never do that again. The Bean Boozled, the gross ones, dude, the spoiled milk really stuck with me. And every time I think about it, dude, it almost one of those things. If you had something really, really gross and you can almost taste it every time you talk about it, I can taste the spoiled milk every single time. Yeah. The hot ones are bad because it's artificial hot.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. So that's the only thing I won't do again. Otherwise, I'll have no problem trying something else. I like doing the weird food combinations. We've done that a couple times. That has interested me because we did one last time. The only thing that's like shocked the hell out of me was mustard and watermelon.
Wow.
Dude, it sounds the weirdest thing. When I heard this one, somebody sent this one to me. I was like, "There's no way in hell this is ever going to be good." And mind you, I don't like mustard. I'm not really a mustard. Maybe honey mustard, but I went straight yellow mustard. You put it on there, and when you first eat it, all you taste is the mustard. You're like, eh. But when you mix this with the juice of the watermelon, oh my god, I can't. It's hard to explain. I will eat it. I've actually had it since. And it is ridiculously good. I recommend anybody to try it. But that one was a surprising one. The heat ones are I don't mind doing the heat stuff. We've talked about just straight up eating a Carolina Reaper before. Again, we don't come up with the greatest ideas. Or one of these things that we come with an idea and then we do it and we're like, why do we do this? Mustard and watermelon is great. It's the weirdest sounding thing I've ever heard, but it is awesome. And Glamour, you said you could eat 10. I did 14, and trust me, I was struggling on that 14th one, and I was struggling. But and it was the whole Harold Kumar thing, because it was what they ate at the end of the show, end of the movie and stuff like that. But I guess if you have that type of night like they did, you're going to eat that much.
And they're cheap. And that's another thing I know about White Castle. They're not expensive.
That was about the whole Harold Kumar order was about $60. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, we're going to do some spice. We got some. We were talking about. I think we've ordered them. We just haven't done it yet. Is bugs. We haven't done bugs yet. And like I said, we got a couple other ones. We just found out that there might be another quantity one in play coming up soon, but we still got to figure that one out. And then definitely Can is coming back before the end of the year with some new twists. Last time we did it with a 4-way Can challenge was myself, JKL, Chase's Kingdom, and Bearded Barbarian. And I swear, Bearded Barbarian's wife did him wrong because the rules are you're supposed to have 3 good items and 3 bad items. And I swear everything he had was bad. Everything he had was bad. But it's definitely interesting to do those. People seem to like them. And plus, we usually turn them into like giveaway type stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So it kind of works out.
Well, we're around that 11 o'clock hour, so I'll let you take us out. Anything you want to tell them? What's coming up on your channel? Anything like that?
Yeah, definitely come out, hang out. If you like, of course, I know y'all like Funko Pops. We still do mystery boxes over here, and I do box battles with my daughter. If you like Disney and you want to see more Disney, we got Universal stuff hopefully coming up more into next year. I'm going to start doing a little bit more vlogging with that weekly. And, and then, of course, come by, check out 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday is Wayne Tech Experience. We bring on guests sometimes. We just talk about Funkos. Or if you're frustrated with Funko as much as we do, hey, we'll let you trash them as much as we do. And then also definitely check out every other week if it's going to be Disney news or if it's going to be eating experience. Only way to know is to hit that subscribe button as well as those post notification bells, so that way you get notified of what I'm going to do. So a lot of times I don't post that until the day of. So again, come by on the 27th is going to be a Disney news. If you're interested in this Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket, because I'm probably sure you got one when you're out here at Disney, didn't you?
I didn't go for one.
Oh,
I didn't go for it.
This thing's awesome. So trust me, my wife is hating me for it because she does all the shipping and she really does not look forward to shipping this thing. But I think it's cool and I think it's awesome, especially if you're Star Wars fans. If you want that popcorn bucket, come by on the 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do some Disney World trivia. And trust me, I'm going to give up some pretty strong questions.
There you go, guys. So make sure you guys go check them out. All the information Friday. I know the guys listed the Mr. Techbot's channel. Go check it out. Thank you for coming to join us. Be well, be
Thank
safe.
you.
Check me on Book Bar Bros. I'll be with them on Tuesday night. I'll be with Roscoe Pops on Wednesday night. And yeah, be well, be safe. Enjoy the videos throughout the week. And remember, Mr. Techbot on Friday nights with Wayne. You'll love it. It's a great
See you
show.
on Friday.
Have a good one, guys.